What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Good to see everybody. This is our very first Alpha Clash stream. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do today because this was just kind of like one of those things. Well, you know what? I need to start doing this. And I thought, you know what? Wednesdays would be a pretty good day, like every single Wednesday, to do an Alpha Clash stream, whether it be play some games, talk about the lore, talk about the cards, opening some packs, doing whatever it is that we need to do for Alpha Clash. And I thought, you know what? We might as well get that going. So that's what we're going to do today. Like I said, I don't know exactly how it's going to go or what we're going to do, but we're going to just kind of go with it and see how it turns out. And so I certainly want to welcome everybody if you're tuning in live, or if you're going to tune in live, or if you see this on the VOD, or maybe if you see it on the YouTube page itself. But yeah, welcome, and hopefully everybody's doing well today. Exciting, coming off the news from yesterday, right? We just got confirmation about set 3 Unrivaled, which is nice. The discarded finally going to have some support, going to have a contender, going to have new characters in the game. So, that's very exciting. Also, my boy Warcry getting some love with a brand new contender card. So that's really exciting. I mean, we still got a ways to go, though. 4.5 months from now. That's certainly going to be some time. And we do have other things coming first. I mean, we have March, we have the draft box, Year of the Dragon, which I can't wait for. Box looks phenomenal. The cards inside, the alternate arts, all of that looks fantastic. Vegas, very exciting. Hopefully we can be able to venture out to Vegas. I mean, I would love to be able to go there and see what it's like in Vegas. I haven't been in Vegas in years. So, we'll just have to see how it is out in Vegas, and it would be fun to go to that stuff and participate in a tournament and see everybody and see how much Alpha Clash is growing, and get our eyes on set 3, which is another huge reason to go out there. Plus, I mean, it's only $100 for an entire weekend. Like, you can't really beat that. You can't really beat that when it comes to value and everything that you're gonna get. Man, my phone is blowing up right now. Youngest kid. I know this is totally off topic because, like I said, we're just gonna sit here and fly by, the seat of pants type of thing, right? And just see how it goes. But anyways, my youngest son is texting me and telling. Says, my teacher said that I have to have pre-cal before calculus. He said if I didn't, you will fail. It's not a very good thing to tell a kid, you know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, I took in college, I took calculus 1 and 2 at the same time, and they would say, oh, you need calculus 2 before calculus 1, but you really don't. But either way, man, welcome. Not sure how many people we have in chat right now. If anybody wants to say hi, introduce yourself. Tell me where you're from. If you are new to my channel, I am Sunny. We stream over on Twitch a lot. If you haven't checked out a Twitch stream, we stream over on Twitch all of the time, almost at least 3 or 4 times a week. Various games, lots of different games. Alpha Clash being one of them. Now that hopefully we can start doing this every Wednesday. I think what we're going to do is do this every Wednesday until we can. And I think by that point, we're going to be able to get, enough support to where on Wednesdays, we're going to have it scheduled, and we'll have, TTS games, even webcam games, webcam matches. Just talk about the sets, opening up packs and stuff, because I do have, another camera that I can drop down and open up packs and just all sorts of stuff. So I think it'd be cool to do this every single Wednesday and and stuff like that, and just try to find some matches and games and just hang out with the community. Hopefully. That's me, by the way, over on the YouTube chat room. And actually, I just want to make sure. Let me test the chat rooms just to make sure. Let me make sure that each of these things are working, because I don't know, maybe they're not working. Okay, YouTube chat works good. Let me check Twitch chat. Boom. Looking, both of them actually look fantastic. So both of them do. Yo, Armin, what is up? New to the channel. Looking forward to watching some epic Alpha Clash matches. That's what we're trying to do. Like I said, at least as far as today goes, we're taking on any competitor. So if you have, if you're in the TTS and you're interested in a match, we can certainly jump in. And I'm actually just looking. I was just looking on the Alpha Clash website, and I was thinking, you know what? I'm just going to start downloading random decks and just testing them out, just for the sake of, having new things to play, new decks to play, and doing all that stuff. So, anybody in chat, no matter how much experience you've had or how much non-experience you've had, certainly welcome. Just like I said, the only, I guess, caveat to that is, I don't want to say obviously, but if you are in stream and we jump into a TTS match, it's going to be really tempting. Obviously, you'd be able to see all of my cards. You know what I'm saying? You'd be able to know exactly what kind of cards I have and what we're playing or what we could play. And so hopefully you'd have to go in blind, but the middle of the kids, middle-aged kids, started school today in college. So yesterday there was supposed to be the first day of going back to school for the spring semester. But Houston had, it's icy here. So a lot of roads were shut down. So today is actually the first day. You know what? And like I always said, anything is up for discussion. Anything is up for debate. So if you are interested in, talking about anything new or talking about anything, about the game, about the future, about, just whatever we have, certainly feel free to drop it in chat, and, we could talk about it. Yo, the horror corner. What is up, dude? Dropping by for support. Hey, thank you. Certainly appreciate it, man. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. And like I mentioned, or like we were talking about earlier, this is the first of our live streams, right? We haven't live streamed on the channel yet. And I would like to start doing that on a regular basis. And I was thinking every Wednesday, which is a pretty good day for me, at least. We stream all the time over on Twitch. And so we're actually streaming simultaneously right now. We're dual streaming. We're streaming on Twitch and we're streaming on YouTube simultaneously. And so, we have 3 separate YouTube channels. And so I stream on Twitch and one of those YouTube channels a lot. And so I figured on Wednesdays, let's get into the habit of starting a, Alpha Clash day where, we come here, We play TTS matches, we play webcam matches, we play open packs, we talk about game, we talk about lore, we talk about future, we talk about how the Cowboys are terrible in the playoffs, and now Dak Prescott has the worst record of any starting NFL quarterback now. It doesn't matter what we talk about, just being here in the community. I live in Houston, by the way. I live in Houston, Texas. So things big headlines right now. And, you know, the Texans obviously doing well, and, you know, Dak doing bad is a big thing, you know. But I do welcome you and everybody else. You know, if you're just hanging out, or, you know, lurking in chat, or just watching the stream, or whatever it is, you know, like I said, nothing is, what do you call it? Forbidden. Nothing is a topic that we can't discuss here. So feel free to, I'm trying to figure out how to get back to my YouTube, actually. There we go. All right. YouTube is really laggy when it comes to doing this over on that side. I don't know why it is. Doesn't seem to ever want to keep up with anything. But okay. All right. We got it good. And to make sure. Oh, nice. We're having tutorials. Create highlight video, add stream marker. We could do that. We could do that if we start playing some games and stuff. We'll probably look at some, you know, if nobody's interested in playing on the TCS. You know, I did drop in the Discord. I put in the Discord, you know, does anybody, you know, want to play any games on the TTS? But if not, no big deal, no pressure. We'll just talk about, you know, decks. I want to look at some decks that we have, especially with some of the guys that we know in the community, you know, like Drake and other players that certainly put in a lot of work into the game. I'm kind of interested to see what some of their decks look like. And it'd be fun to talk about those too. So we can, of course, get into that. Let me take this out. Ooh. Yo, top 4 contenders for Vegas. Wow. Man, I want to say Haven, number 1. No, I'm just kidding. I really like Haven, though. And I really like Moxie. Like, I really like those two. And I want them to be, like, at a point where they just do so well. But, I mean, I'm liking Conquest. I'm liking War. Like, I mean, so it's difficult with the experience that I have, being that, you know, I'm only experienced enough to what I have been, what I have seen, you know, and what I have, you know, experienced myself. And so like with Haven, you know, I really like that deck. I really do. But there are some issues with it that do cause some problems. You know, out of the decks that I've seen, the matches that I've seen, I mean, I probably like Conquest or War, you know, if I was to pick one. Out of those two, I mean, I think Death is a close third, and then maybe Pestilence, and maybe Haven at the end. Can anybody win? I think so. I mean, I think anybody can win. There's also, you know, we also do have other. I haven't tested this as much by using set 1 contenders with a lot of the set 2 cards, which I would certainly like. I would certainly like to test out a lot more, for sure. And even some of the and even the even with the set 2, the pre-constructed decks, even with those decks, they don't feel awful. They don't feel that bad. They feel like they do have a place in something and can be used in the right matchup, for sure. And so, but if I was to, pick, I'd almost have to say War and Conquest would be probably my 2 top. Like, I think that they would be the best. It's going to be a couple months, though. I mean, we certainly have a little bit of time left before Vegas comes around. I mean, we got good 3 solid months. 3 solid months before Vegas. And so, you know what? Let's jump over to the website. Let's look at some of these decks. I'm kind of curious. Hear what y'all think about some of these too. Because we do have a lot of people post, on the community website. A lot of people post some really good decks that I'm certainly interested in checking out. Let me get over here and boom, there we go. All right, that looks better. So let's check out some of these. See what some of these look like. So we have a red-black death deck. Okay, all right. Seth. Let me see what we got in this one. Death, of course, the contender. I do like Death. I just think that she's a little bit more, I don't know, specific to certain things. I really like this one, though. Makina, for sure. He's good. I mean, Torque's all right. Pestilence is okay. I think both of those are certainly solid choices. I think certainly solid choices, for sure. I mean, I don't think there's any contender that's, I mean, I don't know. Maybe people will say Moxie's just not usable. But if it's somebody like me, bro, I would step in Vegas rocking a Moxie deck. I'd have no shame. I mean, I wouldn't have any problem with it. I like her like that. And with set 2 cards, in certain situations, we might get lucky. And maybe it's just one of those cases in which, like, nobody prepares for it. Maybe the play going to Vegas is to use a deck that nobody knows about, that nobody's seen before, that nobody has prepared against, because nobody thinks about that anybody's going to be using Moxie. Like, nobody thinks that. So, you roll up in there and you got Moxie on there. I really like this deck. I really like the theme of this deck, except this one card right here. It kind of just ruins it. Obviously, you put in the best cards that you want to use for your particular strategy, but I like the whole theme of the whole deck right here, and the cards look amazing. And then you got War right here, the Strifebringer. And so it's kind of like that was almost like with my Haven deck. Like when I had my Haven deck, I had all Haven in there. Except for, oh man, I can't even remember who I put in there. I want to say I like put in Warcry, or I put in somebody. I put in somebody in the beginning when I was first like testing it out and stuff. And I put in Warcry, and I was like, bro, it just doesn't look right. Like I got all Haven in here. Like I want to go with the theme. Like I want it to mesh perfectly. I want the synergies to be united in the art and in the character and in the idea. But either way, go back to his deck. We got the Agent of Dark. If the portal's closed, return this card to your hand instead of putting it into Oblivion. That's cool. Obviously you got a one. The other mechanic of the portal being open or closed that you always have to play around. Haven doesn't care about that stuff, but you know it's cool. It's cool. I like this. Oh, dude, I didn't even see. Is this a brand new thing? I don't remember this being like this, where you move the cursor around it and it like jiggled and stuff. You know, she twerking. Twerk, twerk, twerk. Death the Dreadful. Okay, you can activate the portal every time you enter. Trigger defeat. Your contender loses 2 health. Then the contender controller draws 1 card. Very similar to Haven's card, except without the portal thing. Death the Relentless. Search your deck with a card that has the same name as this card and reveal it. Put that card into your hand, then shuffle your deck. It's very useful, you know, like cycle her through. You know, she's relentless. She never stops coming. She never stops coming at you. Like you think you defeat her? Well, you don't. But there are obviously ways around that. You just get rid of her by not defeating her. You know what I mean? And so send her to the Oblivion. Just don't defeat her. Don't defeat her. Send her to Oblivion. And so there are many cards that can do that as well. And, you know, there's also cards that can negate, you know, trigger effects, and so abilities and things like that, which is also very useful. I feel like this section is new. Is this new, chat? Like I don't know. Like for some reason I don't remember this little thing being all wiggly on here. Yo, Jack, what is up, dude? I didn't even see that you stopped by, man. I didn't even see. I wasn't looking at the Twitch chat. What is up, man? Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you, brother. I'm sure you might not have any idea what we're doing right here, but let me tell you, this is Alpha Clash TCG, greatest trading card game in existence right now. And so if it's your sort of thing that you like, you know, trading card games, I certainly recommend this one. You don't need to worry about Magic. You don't need to worry about Pokemon. You don't need to worry about Yu-Gi-Oh! You don't need to worry about Flesh and Blood. You don't need to worry about, I don't know any other ones off the top of my head, but if it's a TCG and it's not Alpha Clash, you don't need to worry about it because it's not that good. You know, it's just okay. It's just normal. Yo, we got a subscriber, which I didn't see who popped up, man. God dang it. I had the notification. Oh, Kyler Stern. What is up, brother, man? Thank you for the sub. Certainly appreciate that, man. Thank you for coming out today on YouTube and dropping the sub. I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you, man. You're on YouTube too. Yeah, we are streaming, Jack. We are streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. So you could be in either chat. You could be on the YouTube or the Twitch page. Both of them are in the descriptions. So whatever it is you prefer, just go do whatever it is you prefer to do on whichever channel you prefer to do it on. And so, yeah, we're on both of those. That's what we do now. We stream on both YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. Two things on one, right? Yo, Kyler, drop in the chat. I just want to play more of this game. I did a demo about 2 weeks ago at a convention. Fell in love. I want to find more of this product and start building a deck for myself. Dude, that's absolutely amazing to hear. It was kind of a very similar thing for me when I first heard about this, right? It wasn't that long ago, and crazy enough, family tragedy. I was at a funeral, unfortunately, and when I heard about Alpha Clash and the Alpha Clash TCG. And if it wasn't, I don't know. I mean, I would say that I would eventually figured it out and found out about it for sure. But it was while I was away for a funeral through the family, and when I seen it and when I saw it, boom, hit me like a truck. Like I was like, it's beautiful. Like everything about it, it was just amazing. Everything from, the story to the art to the design to the abilities to, everything about the game was just put together so well and integrated so well with the story and the lore and the comic and the cards and the designs. And it was like just like this. I mean, it just fit together. And when I saw it, I was like, bro, this is amazing. We got to get involved in this. We got to get involved in this. And so it was the same thing. It was just seeing it, falling in love with it, and wanting to do more of it. I hope you're on the Discord. I hope you're on the website. If anybody, like I said, if anybody's interested in playing TTS games, that's what we're here for. If you have the TTS and are interested in, playing some matches, that's what these Wednesdays are going to be about. Not only about, the community and us talking and us, conversating, talking about the future, talking about the game itself, talking about, whatever it comes to Alpha Clash, but also playing games on the TTS. Also going to be doing webcam games. So as soon as I get that set up, I got a few more kinks to work out. I don't have quite the setup for webcam games as I do, obviously, with the TTS. I mean, the TTS, I just pop it on the screen and we stream from that. But I need to get some sort of secondary camera in order to stream webcam games. In order to stream it, I think, well, anyway, because I still want my face. I want my face to be involved. You know what I mean? I want y'all to be able to look at this beautiful face. Not really. I don't know. Maybe it is beautiful. I think it is. My mama says it is. My mom says I'm a beautiful person. But beauty's on the inside most of the time. So that's why I know that I'm a beautiful person. Yo, Ryan, what is up, dude? Welcome, man. Welcome. Good stream, sir. Hey, I am absolutely so glad that you stopped by. Alex Grand George, what is going on? Welcome to you. Good to see you guys. So happy y'all can make it out here. So happy that y'all can make it out here and just hang out with us today. This is the first, like I said, this is the first live stream on the channel. This is the first stream in which I plan on, what I think we're going to do is do it every Wednesday. And so this is going to be a regular Wednesday thing. And so every single Wednesday it's going to come around. We're going to, do TTS games, webcam games, talk about the game, talk about, the future, talk about the comic, talk about anything that y'all want to talk about. Anything that y'all, are just on your mind. It didn't even necessarily have to relate to Alpha Clash itself. Just us being here and being a community and being together and spreading the word and spreading, the gift that the Alpha Clash team has brought us. Because they have brought us an absolute gem for the futures of all TCGs in general, right? The TCG genre is elevated to a whole nother level because of Alpha Clash itself, and we need to spread that love. It reminds me of Book of Eli. When the guy is like sitting there, even though he's the bad guy, right? And he's in that town and he's out there wanting to get the book from the backpack. And he's like, I want to spread the love. I want to spread to everywhere. That's exactly what we're trying to do. Yo, I enjoy the TTS, but I love real matches. I as well do. I definitely do as well too. Yeah, I love real matches. Unfortunately for me, I have struggled very much so in finding real matches. For those of you that don't know, I live in Houston, Texas, which is a fairly large city. And I have made some efforts in trying to reach out to local comic stores and to reach out to local places around here. And you would not believe how rude some of these places can be, which is a little disheartening. And so I'm like, they have open lobbies, like where they have open rooms where you could go there and play and try to spread the, word. And like, there was one time I went in there, I went into this place and I brought this, I brought this booster pack, right? It was just a sealed booster pack. Perfect. And I walked in there and I was like, I wanted to say, just because none of the comic stores have heard of Alpha Clash before. None of them have even seen it. And so I walked in there and I'm like, hey, this is Alpha Clash. Open this, I want to show you this. Open this pack, see what the cards are like, etc. And they're like, no, I'm busy. And they walk away. And they're like, no, you need to leave. And I'm like, bro, what? Like, I don't know, man. It was like, I don't know what the issue is. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try again. But that's just like has been my experience. Like, they won't even look at me. And it's really frustrating. Yo, Jack, you're on this side now. All right. Well, I appreciate it. Come over here on the YouTube side. I don't know if anybody is left over on Twitch. Is there anyone over on Twitch still? Hopefully we get. Yo, Metroplex, come to Fort Worth so we can play some games. Yo, that's cool. You're actually the first person that I've talked to that's even been from Texas that I know of that is into Alpha Clash. So that's amazing. That's awesome, dude. I love, and that's fantastic if you have a community over there already. I'm trying. I've been to some places. I actually sent the other week. I sent two of the owners emails. I sent them emails and sent them the Alpha Clash link, the Alpha Clash website, the Alpha Clash for the organized play link, to try to get them to be involved in there and, just send them all that stuff. They never responded to me. So I don't know if they like just think I'm a salesman or something and they just feel like, you know what, this guy I don't even want to talk to or what the deal is, but one damage. Of course, anytime you have a contender where you want to take some damage, Flare is always a good one. This card is very nice. This is a very good, cheap for what you get out of, you know, one cost cards with that sort of ability. I think it's fantastic. No, just me. TCC Talk is in Dallas, and there was one more on Discord, but they stopped responding. So just me. Well, you know what? Good to have you, man. Absolutely amazing to have you. Glad you are here. Glad you are here. And, you know, like I said, if you are unfamiliar with me, I am Sonny, and we have 3 separate YouTube channels. And we have a Twitch channel. And before I came across Alpha Clash, which was a few months ago, before I came across Alpha Clash, we did other video game related stuff. That's what we do on Twitch and YouTube, what the other YouTube channels are about. And so if you're interested in, you know, checking out any of those other YouTube channels or the Twitch channel or whatever it is, you know, go check them out. You don't have to, of course. You could be YouTube exclusive, and I'm totally cool with it. Just, you know, having you here in the community, just throwing out options. Because we do stream over on Twitch a bunch of different things. So not only will it be Alpha Clash, but it'll be all the other stuff we do as well. Yo, you have been teaching your students and have some that like to play. Yo, Metro, dude, I used to be a teacher. I used to teach high school and college. I have a bachelor's and a master's in mathematics. And so I used to teach high school and college. I wish I knew about this sort of game when I did teach, because I taught for many years. And yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Sounds a bit gay, to be honest, but I'm at the mindset that I support the creator, not the games. So whatever you play, I'll be around. Just insulted your game to finish with a compliment. Classic me. Yo, Jack, I'm glad to have you, brother. I'm glad to have you, man. And I totally respect that. Definitely. I know that there's a lot of different games that we play on the channel and over on Twitch that you don't play, and you're still there and you still support. So I appreciate that. You drop subs, you drop follows, you drop all that stuff, and that's certainly appreciate all support to the channel, whether it be Twitch, whether it be YouTube, whether it be the other YouTube channels. Everything is definitely appreciated. So I thank you. High school for me, math as well. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. I mean, okay, you know what? It's not crazy. But the fact that we like the same type of thing, the fact that we both have the same sort of mind, the fact that we're interested in the same sort of game, the fact that we felt about it the same way when we saw it, the fact we live in the same state. I mean, I don't want to say it's crazy, because I do believe that you know, you do have to have some sort of, I don't want to say that, you know, in order to do math, you got to be a certain type of person, but you almost have to have a certain type of mindset, a certain way of thinking that, you know, lets you enjoy all the beautiful nuances and intricacies of mathematics. And it's just art. Like, it's not just scribbles. Like, it's art, and it's beautiful. Are we going to be streaming on the iSunnyside? Yes. February 2nd. February 2nd. February 2nd. I forgot what the game is called now. How can I forget, man? I've been waiting for the whole time. Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Boomerang, King Shark, anyway, the game comes out February 2nd. And so when that comes out, we'll be doing the same thing. Yeah, we'll be doing videos on the iSunnyside channel. So that's here in a couple weeks. Why can I not think of what game that's what game it is? Suicide Squad. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. Yes, Suicide Squad. So when Suicide Squad drops on February 2nd, that will be on the iSunnyside channel. Yep. And we will be streaming that. As well as videos. I mean, we did Harry Potter, we did Mortal Kombat, we did Injustice, we did all that stuff. We did Gotham Knights over on, and we just haven't done anything since. I absolutely love math, but I also recognize that my brain was made for it outside of my control. Yo, Wave, what is up, man? Welcome. Good to see you. I feel you. I mean, I feel like that, and a lot of, with a lot of things. I like I said, I have a bachelor's and a master's in mathematics, like just mathematics, not anything analytical, not anything statistics, not anything outside of just pure mathematics, which kind of limited me, I guess I will say, after teaching. But I don't know, it was definitely one of those things where it's just so beautiful. It was just so beautiful to look at and so beautiful to see, and it's like poetry. Like what was that movie where they, like, oh man, it had they were writing on the chalkboard, and all those math symbols and numbers just started floating up and going up into space, and it was just like one of those things where it's just like mesmerizing. Yeah, sub to this channel. Hey, you know what, Jack? I mean, I do appreciate your support, but the game is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. It is not gay in any means. It is absolutely a lot of fun. And especially me personally, I love comics. I love, lore. I love things that have like connections. You know what I'm saying? Like, take for example, I don't know, magic, right? Like, it's all like, I don't want to say that people, give me shit a lot of times because I talk about like comic books, like DC, and I talk about DC and Marvel, and I talk about other things like magic, and I mention how magic's just made up, and they say, well, DC and Marvel's made up, and I'm like, I understand that it's made up in that type of way, but when you bring like a story behind it, like when you have a story and you have lore, it brings these connections and ties to real life that you just don't get with other things, without it. You know what I'm saying? And so like with this game and with, the comics and the graphic novel and the way that the story's told and how it's implemented into the cards, it brings this connection and ties you into these characters and ties you into their life and their story and their struggles and their, you know, successes and failures, and it brings you in here and it like teaches you things, and it just excites me. And that's what I love to see. I love to see it. I'm not a man to judge. I understand, man. I understand. Hey, you know what? Like I said, you've been supporting the channel a long time. I know that not everybody likes TCG type of things, and I totally respect that. You know, there's man, the one game that Biscuit and Ems and Robot and all those ones from the other channel used to talk about, like, that they play all the time, and I can't even think of what the name of that is. It's some sort of like Pokemon type of thing, and I always used to think, man, that's dumb. Why ain't even worry about it? But they like it, they enjoy it, so you know what? Well, you know, it's fine. I am ready for a Flare contender. I think a Flare contender would be fantastic. I think a Flare contender would be amazing. I do. I think that would be cool. I'm excited for the War Cry. I am really excited for the War Cry. If y'all have heard in other videos that we've talked about, or you know, other videos that we've released on the YouTube page, War Cry is one of my favorite characters in the game. Right? Favorite characters in the story. Favorite characters just overall. Like, I love not only him itself, but like his character model, you know, just him, you know, and seeing him in the new Precon deck. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. Wrestling fan. I like stories. I love lore. But I like magic stuff, but like magic stuff, anime or whatever, not my thing. Hey, I understand. I understand that. Apart from Harry Potter. Yeah, Harry Potter was on the other channel. We did Harry Potter on that too. Lord of the Rings. Any of that? Weber was surprising. Yeah, that was actually a little bit surprising to me too. You're right. I think Weber was a little bit surprising. Like, anytime I think of Sergeant Weber, I don't think of somebody that's, you know, a contender. You know what I mean? I don't think of that. Deal X damage to target clash card, where X is the number of clash cards you control. That's an interesting trigger defeat one. It is. This is another interesting one. Could get out of hand with a lot of +1s on here. I mean, we only got one +1. Well, I guess we got Moxie right here too. Oh, we got another one right here. It's interesting how many of the cards in this particular deck have to do with trigger defeats. And then we got, oh boy, right here, War Strife Bringer, which is poor guy's out of place. Activate the portal. Then create 2 1/1 War Minion Clash tokens. So I like the, you know, the little bit of red. Not a whole lot of red in there. I would probably throw away these almost as the reds for sure. Like, if you were to pick between this war and this flare, you know, which ones you use as a resource, like you need these. Like, you definitely need these. Where else are you going to get the ones? Well, I guess you get them from here. I mean, he does have a couple action cards. Does have a couple actions. Send the target clash card you control to Oblivion. If you do, draw 2 cards, then activate the portal. Okay. That's very useful because Well, no. I take that back because this one is on defeat, right? This is trigger defeat, so that's not going to help. Like this one actually seems a little counterintuitive, right? Because this one don't work if it has trigger defeat on it. So it kind of seems a little bit counterintuitive, just depending on which ones you do. Anybody else think Flare Scattering Blast looks kind of like Taylor Swift? You know what? I'll be honest. I don't know what Taylor Swift looks like. Is that weird? I mean, I know she's a singer and I know she's like kind of young, but I honestly would not be able to pick out Taylor Swift in a lineup. For real. You could probably put her with one white girl and like 3 black or Hispanic or Asian girls, and I probably still wouldn't even be able to pick her out. I know she's white, though. I do know she's white. I'm just saying I have no idea what she looks like. I really don't. I'm not very good at celebrities. I am not very good at celebrities. Lord of the Rings, too, for as long as I get bored and lose focus. Yeah, the movies are long. But I did like Lord of the Rings. The only, I don't know. I think I don't know. I like Star Wars. That's another fantasy one that is really good. You know, Lord of the Rings I did like Lord of the Rings. You know, I did like Harry Potter. I mean, there's lots of fantasy type things that I did like. Obviously a lot of the Marvel and Marvel and DC, you know, movies and shows. This is very similar. I mean, this is comic style art, American comic style art. And the story is an American comic. And so, you know, it is comic. It's comic related. Yo, Captain Marvel. That's actually, you know, like this. Yeah. That's like this one right here. Like Solar Flash. This one definitely reminds me of Captain Marvel. This is like a Captain Marvel move, right? You know, that's exactly what she's getting ready to do. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that Captain Marvel stole this from the Alpha Clash team. They made this years ago. You know, the Alpha Clash team designed this years ago, and Captain Marvel from the movie stole it from them. They probably had it. Like tucked away somewhere, and you know, they figured it out and found it, and they're like, you know what, this is beautiful. This is an amazing idea right here, and so then they took it. That's probably how it went. Solar Smash is a great card, though. That's absolutely a good card. To the depths, send a target Clash card with a defensive power of 3 or less to Oblivion. This is another good one. I mean, this one is very similar to Conquest's one. The one that Conquest has that I do typically like to use as well. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, right? I'm a math guy. I believe that time travel is possible. You know what I'm saying? I believe time travel is possible. And when it comes to these, you know, superheroes with superhero powers, I mean, who's to say that they didn't, you know, warp through the space fabric of time, you know, and just you know, come to our you know, us within the past year, and they saw this thing and they're like, holy cow, it's beautiful. And then they jetted back to the old days, and then they made Captain Marvel. It's probably how it was done, to be honest. I would think that I mean, it honestly wouldn't surprise me if a lot of these comics that have been around for decades, you know, what really happened is that they figured out the time and space continuum and time traveling portals and you know, traveled either interdimensionally or to another realm or to somewhere else and took it from the Alpha Clash team. If you send target attacking Clash card to Oblivion, wait, what does that say? If you do, wait, counterattack, send target Clash card you control to Oblivion. If you do, send target attacking Clash card to Oblivion. This seems pretty expensive. So one thing about this deck that I am finding very difficult to get around is that a lot of these want you to send your own Clash cards to Oblivion. But any card that has trigger defeat, it does not work for. And so it seems really counterintuitive to do that. Like that one, you could defeat it by doing a solar smash on it for sure. But this one doesn't work. So why are you using it? This one doesn't work. So why are you using it? This one doesn't work. So why are you using it? I mean, I don't know. Like I like the idea, except I don't like this war strife bringer in here. Totally messes up the vibe for me. Like we need to take out the war strife bringer and put in another one. I don't know if Flair has another. I mean, obviously the card's OP. Card's fantastic. It is. Who doesn't love putting down Clash minions? War minions. Who doesn't love doing that? But I don't know. I'd have a hard time with it because of the deck being that it's all death, Moxie, and Flare. Is this on Tabletop Simulator? No, this is on the Alpha Clash website. Do you have a link to their website? I did put it all in the description, but I can give you the link real quick. Let me just show you that real quick right here. As y'all copy my search history, don't hate on my search history. Here we go. There is the Alpha Clash website. I hope. Did I not type that all in? Does that say P for Clash? I didn't even type that in right, did I? Uh-oh. Wait, I don't know. I can't tell. So YouTube has this stupid little heart. I mean, I'm not saying stupid, but they have this little heart icon down in the bottom of the chat, and it prevents me from reading some of the chat sometimes. No, I didn't. All right. Alpha Clash TCG.com. That's the actual website right there. Alpha Clash TCG.com. And so if you're interested in seeing what the actual other thing looks like, this is what the Tabletop Simulator looks like. This is it. And so, like I said, if we ever get to a point where somebody wants to jump on the TTS, this is through Steam. And so if you want to, so the Tabletop Simulator, if you download the Tabletop Simulator, it's like $20 on Steam. Play it on PC. You have access to make your own decks with any card that's available in Alpha Clash. So no matter what card it is, you can come up with your own deck. You can experiment with decks and then play other people with their decks. Okay? And so, really good website, or really good game, and it's only $20. I think it's $20. It might be 10. I don't honestly remember. It might be 15. I honestly can't remember how much it is, but it's not much. And so these decks that we're looking at is on the alphaclash.com website, and you go to the very left and you do build, deck builds. And you can see them, all of them there. You can see them all of them there. And then finally we got Clash Ground, which is if a source you control would deal non-clash damage to a contender or clash card you don't control, it deals that much damage +1 instead. Wait. If a source, I've actually never used Scorched Earth, so I'm kind of interested in what this actually looks like. If a source you control would deal non-clash damage to a contender or clash card you don't control, it deals that much damage +1 instead. Okay. Yo, I'm ready to get a local card shop close to me and start having the product in stock and hosting events. Yo, Kyler, interested, where are you from? Yeah, where are you from? Because hopefully you're in the Discord. The Discord is definitely a big community and has quite a few people out there with a lot of different places. Why is the 6-card flare? Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. Yo, Drake, what is up, dude? Welcome, man. Are you still going? We're still going. I'm about to. Set up my equipment. You know, at least as Drake, we could do the TTS right now. I don't have it set up yet to where I could stream and do what do you call it? Webcam games. So if you want to do TTS, I'm certainly down with doing a TTS game, but the webcam is, I actually am in the process. I'm going to buy another webcam. I'm actually going to buy another camera so I could do this. So that way I can have my visual, like me, right here. And then be able to do the webcam right below me. And so I want to be able to do both of them. I want to do... Yo, Eastern North Carolina. I remember in the Discord, Kyler, if you haven't checked out the Discord link is in the description. Go check it out. But there's certainly people over in the Carolinas. I can't remember if it's North or South Carolina. I've been to South Carolina. I've never been to North Carolina. I went to Myrtle Beach once. That's where I where I started my criminal career. When I was 5 years old, I stole a 5-cent grape eraser. And I got my ass kicked by my parents for it. This was back in like the 70s though. So 5 cents for a grape eraser was crazy expensive, apparently. And like I put that thing in my pocket when I was like 5 years old, and my mom beat my ass. Tell you what, she beat me. I was probably put me in the hospital. I'm kidding. I still actually have that grape eraser, by the way. I do. I still got it in an envelope in which I wrote an apology letter because my mom convinced me that they were going to take me to jail for doing it. I talked with someone at the convention about the game, and the big host of the convention is going to be doing this big demo day for the game. I am also in. Oh, that's awesome. All right, cool. Cool. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I just want to make sure that you have all access to all, all access to everything. Yo, just let me make sure that my TTS decks are up to date. We're actually getting ready to look at your next deck right here, which is Lunar Apocalypse. If you are not using this deck right here, the Lunar Apocalypse, I was actually going to use it. We could check it out. I'm kind of interested in seeing it. Did you like Star Wars? Have you thought about play? I have played the mobile game, Jack. I did. Just like I used to play DC Legends, just like I played Marvel Strike Force. I played the Star Wars. I can't remember what the game is called, but I have played it. I have tried it. Yeah, I have done it. I've actually played a lot of those RPGs, a lot of those, turn-based games, a lot of almost even mobile fighters, as far as, the Star Wars and comic book related and all of that stuff. I tell you what, can you imagine if Alpha Clash came out with a game that was similar to Marvel Strike Force or similar to DC Legends? I tell you what, I'd probably fall in love. I mean, I wouldn't. I played DC Legends for so many years. I played Marvel Strike Force for probably 4 years before I finally quit and had enough. I had to give it up because it was getting so bad, like getting so money. But I played DC Legends for so many years as well. Like if they made Alpha Clash like a DC Legends, like a Marvel Strike Force, like a Star Wars, a turn-based RPG game where they had, like tied in all of the similar aspects of this game, the TCG game, into like the affinities, into synergies, into all of that stuff with the abilities. And oh man, that'd be so much fun, dude. With different skins and different ooh. Yeah, that would be so hype. That'd be so hype. Yeah, what's the kid saying? I don't know. He just said there's no way I could do calculus without pre-cal. And that's required, which makes no sense to me. I'm going to the counselor. Yeah. So our youngest kid is signing up for classes junior year. This is his junior year of high school. He's our youngest. Almost done. We almost got all the kids out of high school. But so I told the story earlier, but the teachers are telling him, like he told me, should I take pre-cal or should I take calculus? And I'm like, bro, take calculus. You don't need pre-calculus. Pre-calculus is pointless. It's worthless. It's a waste of time. You don't need pre-cal. And but the teacher is telling him, you can't do calculus without pre-cal. You won't know how to do it. I'm like, bro, like it just baffles me. Like, cause coming from a teacher, like, cause I used to teach math, both high school and college, and the way that they try to limit and restrict people's minds in school, in the education system in the United States, is just fucking baffles me. It does. It absolutely baffles me. Like why they try to do this sort of stuff. Anyways, it's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that a different day. So that's one issue we got going on right now. Been doing a lot of paperwork on this. Been doing a lot of work on the paper side. Oh, wow. I do like Star Wars, but Star Wars fans are too geeky. Some may name every single character, even the ones I've seen for 1 second in the background. you know, I don't have, see, I think my problem is I don't have that sort of memory. I don't have that sort of memory. I can't do it. Like, one of the reasons why math is so beautiful to me is because you don't need to memorize anything. It's not. It's like, it's about processes and procedures and understanding. Like, you don't remember how to tie your shoe. You don't remember how to take a shower. You don't remember how to make a grilled cheese, right? You just do it because you understand the process of it. And that's why I love math. My memory is awful. Like, I literally have a hard time remembering what I did yesterday, let alone anything. And so that's one of the things that I think is so beautiful about math. It's like it doesn't require any memorization whatsoever, which is great. It's the wife's birthday today. So we got the kids coming over for dinner tonight. She's home early from work today. North Carolina here, starting out local. Wish you luck. Yo, sick. What is up, dude? Welcome, man. Another North Carolina guy. We got Kyler from North Carolina and Sick from North Carolina. Both y'all, man. I mean, y'all should see how close y'all are together. No, that's cool. I do wish you luck, though. I do wish you luck, man. Good luck. Good luck. Hopefully you do really well. And I really hope somebody from the community absolutely kills it in Vegas. I mean, if it's not going to be me, I want to see us out there representing. I want to see us out there, doing, bringing everybody together. And I'm really trying to go out there. Hopefully we can make it out there and at least do some I don't know, filming documentaries, video shoots, just showing everybody, what it's like and putting it on the YouTube channel and stuff and live streaming while we're at the place, what's up? Houston has a lot of those sort of conventions. Alpha Clash actually didn't make it down here to our last one. And that was a little bit disappointing, but hopefully next time they can make it out to, because Houston is definitely big on the anime sort of thing, right? Here, the huge big on the anime sort of stuff. So it's probably a little bit intimidating coming out to an area that's this big and is that strong in one specific way. But hopefully on the next one we can get some, get them out here. I would love to go, man. If they told me, what, Sonny, you should run it, bro, I'm there. I'm ready. I set up a booth. I will dress up in who do you think who in Alpha Clash do you think I fit more like? I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty close to I feel like I'm a Magnate sort of guy, I got the nice hair for Magnate, right? I got the muscles, I got the pecs. I've been doing some sit-ups. I got some 12-pack. I think I could put on a Magnate costume and get like the long flowing cape. I don't know, maybe Conquest, but I'd have to shave my head. I don't want to do that. I don't want to shave my head. I suppose I could do War. I wouldn't mind that. Ooh. Ling. We could get him. My hair is just about as long enough. Give me one of those. I could take. Oh yeah, they probably won't let me take that in there. Yeah, every wrestler, as well as every main eventer and mid-carder. I mean, there are certainly people that are hardcore fans. No doubt about it. There are hardcore fans when it comes to everything. Everything, no matter what. I mean, it's like we used to do Mortal Kombat on the channel. You know, we used to do Mortal Kombat. We did Mortal Kombat 10 or Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat 11. We didn't get Mortal Kombat 12, but we did do that on the other YouTube channel, one of the other YouTube channels. And it used to be where, you know, they would talk to me about everything about when it comes to like the lore of Mortal Kombat. And I'm like, yeah, it's not that serious, man. It's not that serious. But I guess maybe if you're in it for long enough, you know, you will know most of it. Like being the Alpha Clash just came out, right? It just came out not that long ago. It hasn't been but 6 months, you know, since Alpha Clash released. At least as of right now, I mean, it's not that hard to actually remember all of these characters that are in Alpha Clash. It's not. Even for me, I'd probably be able to get 80% of them. I probably would. 80% of them. And that's with my, you know, peanut memory. You know, that reminds me, Metro. I actually think what I'm going to do is I am going to live stream a book reading. I am going to read the entire book. Not as, yo, I'm sorry. My bad. Why not create yourself? Yo, Green Eagle, Little J, what is up? What is going on, guys? Sorry. I had my Twitch chat covered up for a hot second. Hopefully you didn't drop that too long ago. But what is going on, and welcome. I'm not sure what you mean by why not create it yourself. Why not create what yourself? What was I just talking about? See, that's what I'm talking about when it comes to memory. I just can't remember. I can't remember like literally 5 seconds ago. I don't know. It's just, my brain's just like dookies on itself. But I think I'm going to do book readings. Like we're going to jump on here. And I will read in chapters, not the entire book. The book's pretty long. And so I do need to finish the book. And I thought, you know what? It'd be perfect. Why not just jump on stream? Why not just do sections like where I'd read like, I don't know, 10 chapters, 20 chapters in each stream. Right? And then that way it'll be like as a VOD, that way it'll be as a video, that way it'll be, you know, with the community and everything like that. So I think that would be cool. Yeah, the chapters are super short. They are super short. And so it wouldn't be no thing to just break it up into little sections and be able to do like, you know, just section it off into different things. Yo, reward queue. Oh my God, Reward Mania is going on right now. Reward Mania is already live. Holy cow. What? You gotta be kidding me, man. They're gonna drop a Stone Cold Steve Austin and a Dude Love. Why? Why? Oh, wow, Wednesday still has 2 hours, bro. I'm tripping. I thought I had 13 minutes. I was stressing out right now. I was stressing out that my Wild Wednesday was gonna be done. Chat, I'm talking about a different game. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do like 19 different things at one time. No, it was right now. Well, I appreciate it, Little J. Thank you for coming out. Let me actually, I almost switched to my thing. Let me switch this over to tabletop real quick. Let me see what we got on Twitch, and let me see what we got over on YouTube. Holy cow. Look at that. We had as many as 12 viewers earlier today. This is nice. I think this is going to be good. I think this is going to be good. This is going to be a regular Wednesday thing. I'm going to start scheduling this every Wednesday and hopefully get y'all out here to do some TTS and stuff like that. So, that way we can do like a regular Wednesday thing and just have it for the community to come out here. Can I give you more channel points? On Twitch, you cannot. Yeah, you cannot give you more channel points. It's like the only way to give. Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, if there is a way to do it, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I tell you, there is a way to get channel points is to become a subscriber. You could use your Twitch Prime membership or stuff like that. You can gift stuff as well. I'm down for some regular, though I just did confirm that my paper decks are super far evolved past my old digital decks. That's fair. Down for some regular. All right, you want to set up a room? We're going to have Drake the Duelist joining us today in... I'm sure you, same room, and we'll have him also in Discord. So you'll be able to hear strategy between us. Although he could stream snipe me and know exactly what cards I have. Hopefully you don't mind, though, me talking to chat at the same time, Drake. Drake. Sometimes he's too good for his own good. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be embarrassed, which which is why I'm picking his deck. I'm taking his deck. I'm going to take a Drake deck. That's what I'm taking. I'm taking a Drake deck. You want to know which deck? Well, we're going to take the Lunar Apocalypse deck. I like that one. I feel like it's ready. We're going to take a Drake the Duelist Lunar Apocalypse, and I think he's going to be like, we're going to smash him. Yeah, I know. We've played. We've played as well. I can still hear you, you know. I know you can hear me. I mean, we're going to jump into do you want to jump into the chat channel, or you just want to go with whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Sharing off all my exclusivity. That was on my Twitch stream. I can't show a Twitch stream on the YouTube stream. Because we are streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, simultaneously. So we're streaming on Twitch and on YouTube. So that way it has enough flavor for both of us. Yo, remaking my war based on my paper deck. All right, that's fair. All right, that's cool. Perfect timing, man. We'll get a game in before we have the kids coming over tonight, because like I said, it's wife's birthday. She is turning 19 today. No, 21. She's turning 21. Today's her 21st birthday. She's young and beautiful and glowing. Today's her birthday. So, even though that would make our kids older than her, but I don't know how that works. Anyways, but you know what? That's just what we're rolling with. Yep. Happy birthday. I'll tell her y'all said that, chat. I'll tell you I said that. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Reward coupon. What is the first one, man? What is the first reward? Here, we'll do, let me jump over here. Actually, let me switch it back over to tabletop. And let me create multiplayer. I'll just put it in here. Clash Alpha. We'll do it for Drake could just come in whenever he is so desires. And let's put in our Lunar Apocalypse. Actually, you know what? We need to look at this deck as well. Because we don't know exactly. Wait, what the hell? Come on, man. Let's go put this over here. We're just going to trust that his side deck is all good. And we're going to make this 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to make that bigger. Who doesn't like bigger? Drake, we are in no room yet. So you could join any room. Whichever Discord you want to join in. Whoops. We're on Discord, but we're not in any specific room. So we could join the Alpha Clash room if you want to, or we could just join the tavern, one of the tavern's rooms, if you want to do that. Either one is all good. We got the deck up and ready. Let me actually. Yo, he put in the Hat Man. Hat Man the white. Okay, okay, all right. He got himself another Hat Man deck. Cool, cool. It's good to see it. It's definitely good to see it. I'm in the classroom in the okay. Let's go. Hello?
Hey.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
I do have
this evening.
The what?
Something to do before Rogue Contenders this evening.
Oh, good luck.
Okay, so
I made a room.
So what's the room called?
Alpha.
Oh, because I was searching for Clash.
Yeah, and then I put Clash as the passcode. I believe. I hope I remember. I think I remembered. I put in Alpha as the room number, all lowercase, and then Clash, all lowercase, I believe, for the room number or the passcode.
Hang on, I'm gonna need you to repeat that. I just realized that my Steam was offline.
Oh.
Steam. I am online with Steam. Search for Alpha. Not seeing Alpha.
Not seeing Alpha. Okay. Maybe Clash then. Maybe it is Clash. All lowercase.
There we go.
Okay.
I don't see all lowercase, but I see one uppercase. So try that.
Okay. Okay. And then the
password.
It should be Alpha then. If the room was Clash, then the password should be Alpha.
There we go.
All right, cool. We are excited. Chat's excited. We are ready to go. Okay. And we're gonna trust that this deck is Dang it.
There we go. That'll work.
Let me actually turn you up a little bit. Make sure the chat can hear you
There we go.
appropriately. They probably want to get a hint on your strategies and stuff, considering I'm like 1-4 against you or something.
Okay. Where are my saved objects? I think I'm not promoted yet, so I can't do anything. There we go. I think. Okay. Where
Oops.
am I?
Do you got it, or you want me to put it in? Do I need to put it in?
Well, here's what I was going to use anyway, so.
Because I'm assuming you're using the Hat Man, the white, right?
No.
No, I just saw that you just put it in 16 minutes ago.
Yeah, and I also put another one in, but this is private for right now.
Okay. Oh, it's private. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We got an exclusive match right now with Drake and his deck, his private deck. So this is fun. Chat, taking notes.
Here's one I am still working on this one because I took it against some Machina locals and it did okay. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Okay. I did
Some wins. So okay means some wins, some losses, or is it specific
okay means
contenders?
A few wins and a lot more losses.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to do Machina, which really kind of thwart war a lot. And what I was expecting was people to go like heavy damage all the time and have like a trap lineup or Lefty's Last Stand in order to stop damage coming in.
Right.
He was just playing Alpha Clash and just throwing out big, huge bombs that I couldn't deal with it.
Wow. Okay. So you need to
sometimes you don't throw the deliverance when you want to.
right. Reevaluate the deck.
Yeah. So I wonder why. I wonder if you know why it's called Lunar Apocalypse.
I have not looked at it yet. So it's going to be a little bit of a surprise for me. We didn't get the chance, like we were looking at the deck beforehand, like before the deck that was previewed before yours, and then we were going to look at your deck right after it. But then you came in and was like, "What's up?" And so I have not looked at it. I just saw that it is white and red. White. Well, I mean, obviously it's white, but I honestly don't know what other color it is. Is it black? I think it's black, right?
Which one? Lunar Apocalypse
Yes.
is white green.
White. Oh yeah, that's right. I saw pestilence in it. That's right. It's pestilence.
Because of the moon.
Yeah. Cool.
A central card of that deck, and I want to see if that makes Conquest better, because Conquest struggled a lot in early testing because of the weird way he plays.
Yeah.
But if you can keep him on curve and have the moon operational, you can just put your opponent into a situation where it doesn't matter whether they block you or not, you're going to get a draw. Either you're going to get a defeat or you're going to get damage in, and that's going to trip the moon.
Yeah.
So that's the theory.
Okay.
Then comes the practice.
Yeah. We'll have to see. All right. So you want to draw or roll first?
Yeah, let's roll.
Okay. Guess we'll do the 10, 20. Man, you got some big old die right there.
I see a
5.
5. I got a
Yep.
9.
All right.
I'm making you take first.
Ooh. Ooh.
Send it.
Dang. Okay, okay. These are interesting. These are definitely interesting.
Okay, this will work.
Cards. All right, let's put these in there. We got 3 of them, right? I think that's all we needed. Oh my gosh. I'd hate to do this, but we're gonna have to, like, we're gonna need 5. I didn't get a single Clash card. I didn't get a single one.
That's odd.
Yeah, I didn't get a single Clash card in the entire thing. Like, I didn't want to throw some of this stuff away, but I need some Clash cards, obviously. I need some Clash cards. Whoops. All right. Now we're rocking.
Okay, and you're on play.
Yep. Oh man. Jesus. I should have checked. I definitely should have checked to see how many of each of these are. Yeah, sometimes when you have, a start like this, you don't know. I'm just gonna have to.
Weird to not draw clashes because there's 32 in there. So
Yeah, well, I do have one, but I don't have anything I can play. And the 6, like, I mean, I have nothing to play. I can't even play a Clash card. So go.
Okay. Okay, resource Lin. Attack of the war. And you physically can't do anything about it because your buffs are also costed and do not work on your contender. So we're both down by 1.
Right. I was just refreshing my memory and chat's memory what war does and the trigger attack. If it is the second attack, he draws 1 card. So that's always a thing to consider when you're playing a war, is that they're always going to try to get to that second attack.
And the contender can get you to the second attack. It can't
That's right.
the second attack, however.
Right.
Second attack, though, is Haven.
Yay!
Draw a card. And then attack with Haven.
Yay! Draw another card. I love how, like, I feel like you set me up here. Because, like, we literally pulled nothing the first 8 cards. And then the second time we pulled Clash cards, but nothing that we could play for, I don't know, the next 19 turns.
Yeah, so, Conquest is kind of on curve, so I imagine you're going to operate better on later turns.
Right.
I won't worry about
true.
it just yet.
That's true.
So you're taking just 1 right now, and that's turn for me.
Yep. All right, so let's do it. It's time to start. Oh, wow. We're going to put out a green, and we still cannot play a Clash card. Go ahead.
And you mulligan 5.
Yes.
That is so weird. And I saw you shuffle, so I don't know what's up.
Yeah, I know. Which doesn't even count that the first 8 cards I drew There wasn't one single Clash card.
Was
Oh.
there a bunch of the same names stacked on top of each other?
It was all no. I had multiple Clash buffs, multiple traps, multiple So it wasn't just like it was just no Clash cards in general, but they were all obviously everything else. Just
well, lucky for you, I don't go nuts yet.
okay, good.
I'm putting out Battle Tactician, and my Clash card for turn is War the Provocateur. I'm going to attack with Haven.
Whenever this card is dealt damage, you may choose to either deal damage to the Clash card or activate the portal. Okay, so Haven?
Yeah, we're going to have a little note saying the portal is open.
Well, we could use the dice thing again. I guess just throw like one of the, because I don't need, we could use one of the pyramid die, right?
Yeah.
Open and close. We'll just leave that on the outside.
So when it's out, it's open. Okay. Or it's about to be. So right now I'm just hitting with a Haven, and
which it took off.
Resolved. Okay. Yep. And then War Provocateur. That's my second attack.
Right.
Draw a card.
All right.
And that gets in for 1, and then Conquest damages me back, and then I trip the ability and activate the portal, so the dice is out.
Okay. And you want to do out is open and in is closed?
Yep.
Okay. I always think of it the opposite way. I always think in is open and out is closed.
Yeah, well, since the dice start the game in the bag, and the portal starts the game closed, I figure you move to the state that you're not in to show that the portal is open.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so we done, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man. Okay. Well, I got good news. Is that we could actually play a card this time. Crazy enough, we could actually play a card. Now the question is, what do we want to play? Man, I don't want to get rid of those just yet. I mean, what do we want to play for real? I want to use those. I'm gonna have to use it.
Well, we got a triumphant. We've got a triumphant.
We do. We do. I mean, we finally get something. And for chat, trigger victory, your contender gains 1 health. And conquests trigger victory at 30. You can engage the contender, draw 1 card. So we can get victories and draw cards if we obviously take out Clash cards. And so we want to take out Clash cards. So that's the idea with that. And so we are going to attack, and we are going to attack whenever this card is dealt damage. You may choose deal 1 damage to another Clash card or activate the portal.
Yeah, basically not going to be relevant.
Yeah, let's take out War.
Okay. Do you remember the other conquest effect?
During your turn, conquest cards gets +1/+0. That's right. So that's a 4/3.
Yeah, that is the really interesting effect with conquest. He's like backwards magnate.
Yep. 4/3. Big beefy boy.
Does kill War Provocateur. Very big.
Yep.
And you'll gain a life, and you'll gain a life. Tap contender, draw a card.
Yep. So we'll tap that. We'll draw our 1 card, and thank you for a Clash card. Holy cow. But obviously we are tapped out, so we're done for this turn.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to resource Resource alt strike. I will have war
Ooh.
attack contender.
Okay. And that is a 1/1.
Yep.
Bam.
And then I will have Haven attack conquest. That is the second attack. I draw a card on trigger attack.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay. And you have no blockers. You have no responses. Technically, it's out of order, but important thing. Buff. She is now 4/3.
Ouch. Which
And
since
4
we
buffs
used
are locked.
since we used all of our resources, chat, since you could see this, we would typically be able to use this, but we can't because we used all of our resources already to just play our very first Clash card. So this is kind of the situation in which we are boofed.
And they are both gone.
Yep.
Then I will tap 2 more to play Haven Hiding in Plain Sight.
Oh, nice.
And I will take the draw.
All right. 2 cards or get or 1
pass.
card and 2 health. All right. Well, I mean, at least we had some progress with something last turn, so I will say that. Okay. So here we go. Wow. Okay. We can't do that. We can't do another. Wow, how is this possible? How do we have this many of this card, chat? Oh, goodness. I mean, it's very sad when I feel like it's very sad when I have to play something like this.
Well, resourcing of Deliverance isn't terrible against war because war is kind of like multiple small things rather than one big thing.
That is true. That is true because when it comes to Deliverance, the main idea obviously is to get rid of things that you can't normally, that you would have to throw everything at just to get rid of it, and that's usually better
War
to.
things that hide by not tapping.
That's right. That's right. That as well. So we have an option here. Let's see which option should we do. Okay, we are gonna play a pestilence. Actually, let's do that.
Okay. That's going to reduce Haven
Yep.
to 0/1.
0/1. That's right. And then we are actually let me tap 2 greens for that. And then target contender or clash card gets -1/-1 till end of turn. Then you draw 1 card. So let's draw our 1 card first. Then see what we want to do. Holy smoky smokes. So we'll take Haven.
Haven's not tapped.
She is not tapped. Very good. Very good. Dang it. Okay. Then I'm going to leave it. And let me see. Her attack. Flash card. It is a 1/1. We don't want him to dump, so we're going to keep him. Okay. Let's pass. Actually, you know what? I'm going to attack your contender.
Okay, that's fine.
And I am going to tap 1. And I'm going to buff.
Cool. So you stand back up and I take 3.
That is correct. And
And then you
we
can't attack
will.
for the rest of the turn.
That's
so
right. But I can
really
block.
The point of that is, yeah, exactly, to
Yep.
block.
Yep. And since we can't attack Haven, I can't tap, and so we'll leave it at that, and leave it for your turn.
Okay, there goes the penalties. There also goes your domination. What do I want to do? I will resource a war zone.
Okay, it's the first Clash ground we have seen all day. I have not seen one either.
Yeah.
So okay.
And I will tap all 4 for Strifebringer.
Oh, buddy, here comes the minions.
Yeah, now we gotta figure how come the minions.
Yeah, here comes the minions.
That's a minion.
Okay, fair enough.
Side deck cards are minions.
Yep. No, fair enough.
Okay.
I mean, you could just, if you want, just use one of the cards and just use the die and just put 2 on the top of it.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if I want to tap everything into this attack.
Fair enough.
I probably will. First thing I know I'm gonna do is have Haven attack.
All right. Let's see. Enter trigger attack. Okay. Let's you have all 3 of them tapped, right? Let's pass. We'll take it.
So just one goes through.
Yep, we'll take it. Dang it. There we go.
And then I will have War Strifebringer attack, and I will, on trigger, since the portal is open, I will tap 1 minion to pump him to 4/3.
Okay, we will block.
This will set off my second attack trigger. Okay, you are blocking with a 1/1.
And
okay.
you don't have a thing, so I am going to I'm gonna buff.
Yep. Okay. And there he goes.
Yep.
But you still take 1 damage from the breakthrough.
That's true. 1 damage through the breakthrough. Because all of his all the minions chat do get breakthrough.
Yeah. Essentially, the way it works is that I can tap any number of my minions, specifically the minion tokens, in order to buff him by 1/0 per token I tap. And if I tap at least 1, he gets breakthrough.
That's right. Yep.
But the portal has to be open for that.
True. Very true.
Okay, there goes Pestilence, and there goes my guy.
Oh yeah.
So
yep.
Turn.
Yep. Pestilence. But we were able to save it and get rid of a pesky card that could cause us problems. So let's draw our 1. And ooh, big. Wow, this deck actually has some options. Has lots of options for sure.
Yeah, if you make it to the end game, that deck can start slapping down really big fat things.
Oh man, this is so tough. All right, so tough. It's so hard to pick. You know what to throw away. You have so many options when it comes to, especially late game in this deck, that you don't. I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah, it's like there's a very important reason why I left one of my tokens untapped. I wonder if
Yeah,
watching back the video, I'm going to realize that was smart. Because essentially, what I was planning or plotting around was one of the big hitters in that deck is Pestilence Devious Servant,
yeah,
which is designed to like just get tons and tons of cards because
yep.
Conquest plays really slowly. He holds a lot to the hand, and so Pestilence Devious Servant, if you're playing just one card a turn, that thing's gonna slap down for like 6 damage.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly like that.
Sure, definitely can. So let's tap all those right there. We got our boy Pestilence Devious Servant, and this card gets +1 for each card in your hand. So we have 4 cards right here. So that's going to be a +4. So it's a 4/4, and then trigger attack. If you have 3 or fewer cards in your hand, draw 1 card. We don't have 3 or fewer. At the end of your turn, if you have 7 or more cards in your hand, ready or another clash card you control, which we don't have 7 or more. But it is trigger attack. Wow. Okay. Quick question though.
Yeah. If you buff, that happens later. I think that's where this is going.
Yes, that's what it was going. Can I buff before I attack?
No.
Okay.
You have to buff in that specific window.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh my god, the dogs are going crazy right now. I don't know if you can hear that.
I can hear something.
Yeah, the dogs are going nuts. Okay. The wife went down there. Oh my gosh, they were going nuts. Okay. So we got a 4/4 pestilence right there, and so he does have 1 token left to block. I feel like I mean, that's going to get attacked anyway. So that's going to get taken out anyway. We don't have 3 or fewer. We got to attack. Let's do the contender. We need this. We need this trigger victory. Let's we're going to attack the contender.
And I will block.
Okay, that's what I thought. So we're going to tap that. We need a trigger victory, and so we are going to draw our 1 card. And then let's pass turn. Pass turn.
Okay. Now here's where the heavy stuff starts happening.
Yep. I think we're both at a point where we're gonna start slamming.
Okay. I am gonna resource the Haven.
Okay.
I'm gonna play. No, I'm not gonna play yet. I'm gonna attack the contender first. See what happens. You cannot buff a contender with domination.
Target clash card you control. Facts. Okay. All right. So you're gonna.
One damage gets through on both sides.
Yep.
Then I will attack with Haven hiding in plain sight.
Contender again, right?
And draw 1. Yes.
Okay.
Now what can I do? Try it this way. Tap 5. Lynn.
Ooh. Got big one. Yo, Lynn. That's my girl. I like her.
I will swing with Lynn in the air at contender.
Oh, man. That's dirty. That's dirty. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's 5, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to call that, you be at 17, and I call that a turn.
Okay. Yo, Night Flux. Welcome. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Let's go. Let's see what we got. That single minion. That single minion, man.
That's when Devious Servant goes, my one weakness. Show blocking.
Okay, right now the portal is open, right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, let's try it. I feel like I want to give it a go. Because otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah, you got to be slapping down a destroyer right now.
I mean, otherwise, what's the point? So, let's go. And it is all 6. Boom. And so with him undisputed, the portal is closed. It gets close combat. If the portal is open, it gets flight. So it is open now, which means it gets flight, which means that Dominion cannot block us.
That is correct.
And so that we're going to let's swing at contender right there.
You're going contender with destroyer.
Yes.
That's fine. I got no buffs.
Okay. And then we still got 3, or we have 4, and we can't. You know what? I just feel like I want to get rid of it. Let's go. Let's swing it, contender.
And I'll block the last token.
Yeah, that's what I
and
figured.
You get the defeat trigger.
Yep. Which is the draw 1 card. Had to get rid of him eventually. Oh, here we go. Huh. Finally a card with low cost. Our first one ever. All right. That is going to... Oh, whoops. I forgot to tap him. And that's going to do it for us. We're out of resources. So let's go.
Cool.
Link to this conquest deck. Are you talking about my deck?
Yeah.
Let me send it real quick. There you go, Night Flux. That is the link to this Conquest deck. No problem, man. No problem.
I will resource an intensifier.
Okay. First one of those we've seen. I don't know how many of those you got. Oh, it's exclusive. Okay.
I'm going to have Lynn attack the Conquest.
Ooh.
As the first attack.
Okay.
And we are both removed.
Yep.
That is the first attack.
Okay. That's fair.
Then I'm going to tap 4.
Okay.
Strifebringer.
Oh, another one. Not this guy again with the minions.
2
okay.
minions.
All right.
This time, when he attacks, he's going to tap both.
Right.
Attack your contender for 5/3.
Ooh. Okay. All right. 5.
And this will also set off my war trigger to draw a card.
Okay.
Okay, I don't think you have any responses or blocks to that.
No, I don't. I'm all out of resources.
Okay, then I'll tap 2 more for Frontline.
Oh, okay. Finally a clash round.
Each of us can untap a clash we control.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack again.
And
contender.
it's 5, right?
Yes, for another 5. It's
okay.
that until the end of the turn.
So I have 5 cards. So this is a 5/1. Does this mean with Pestilence, so even though I untapped, I can still block with it, right?
Correct. You would lose the Pestilence and take 1 damage, but I would lose my Clash.
Right. Because it is now a 5/4, which we're going to do. We need to do. We can't get under there.
Cool. No buffs and no buffs on your end.
Yep. You
so
still
1 damage on you because he still has breakthrough.
Yep, that's right.
And I will I will pass turn.
Okay.
Okay, and for the record, you cannot close the portal until the start of my turn.
From the front line, right?
That's a secondary effect.
Yep.
I think there's another tap thing under there.
Oh, yep. Armand, fun match. Catch you tomorrow at Drake. So Armand says he's going to see you tomorrow at D&J's or something. At D&J's?
Dungeons and Javas.
okay.
Oh, hey, Armando. No, I go down there once a month, unfortunately, and the last time was kind of a dud, so
okay.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
All right. Well, he says he'd check you tomorrow. All right, so let's do that, and
how about that frontline combo, though?
I know, right?
Yeah, it's just socking with a 5/3 war, and then untap sock you again.
And it is still open, correct?
Portal is still open, yes.
Okay, so let's play another one. Let's
Yep, literally the only thing it cares about the portal in that deck
is drop this, and since it's open, we get flight. And let's bang. Let's hit them.
That is 6 to dome, and I cannot do anything about it.
Yeah. Let's get it. See, this is all minions are 1/1 or 1/0.
For what?
War minions.
You mean my threshold effect?
No, these war minions right here. These war minions, are they 1/1s or 1/0?
They are 1/1. If they were 1/0s, they'd be dead. They are 1/1s.
1/1.
I thought you were
Okay.
asking if they were like 1/2s.
Okay.
No,
All right.
Frontline is not online.
Okay.
Yeah, Frontline is honestly just for the enter effect.
Right. Okay, so let's. Ooh. You know what I should have done? I should have done this. Shit, I should have done that. I think I boofed. I only got one left. Yeah, that certainly would have been a better play to do that. So let's I'm gonna tap another one. I'm gonna throw out Conquest.
So you did a last blocker.
Yeah.
That's pretty ideal right now.
Yeah. And so I'm gonna pass turn now.
Okay. Figure out what to do about that. All right.
In chat, this is what I should have played instead, or with it. So we should have. I think I should have done this right here. That would have been ideal, but we didn't. We missed it. Yo, Burton, what is up, dude? We're gonna do Supercard tomorrow, man. Welcome, by the way. Yeah, we're doing Alpha Clash TCG today, which is a lot of fun. Certainly recommend checking it out if you haven't. Checking out the website, checking out the YouTube page. But we'll be doing Supercard tomorrow with the new event with RTG, and then with Reward Mania too. But glad you made it out, man. I'm doing one. I'm doing it right now, actually. See, look. Check it out. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I resource a haven.
Okay.
And then I will have War, Attack, Conquest of Destroyer.
Ooh.
This is a stuffy play, but I want to see if it works.
Okay, let me get it on it right here. So he is, let's see. So you're attacking Conquest the Destroyer with your contender.
Yes.
Which his trigger attack, and he's a 1/0 against my 5/4. Okay.
Okay. I take 5 damage.
Okay.
Because there's I can't buff, and you are unable to as well.
That's right, but you get your
Now
clash token thing. You're at threshold, right? I get it with the +1, +0, and breakthrough. Got it.
Yep. Then tap 4.
Okay.
Strikebringer.
Great. Drop another 2. I get it.
Strikebringer, attack, Conquest, and I will tap 1 to give him breakthrough. So he is 4/3.
4/3. Wow, I see this going bad. So let's see. I could block with him.
He also gets me a draw.
He also gets you a draw, and that only leaves you 3. You have 3 minions that all have 2/1. correct?
Yep.
Now, these 3 minions, they cannot all attack at one time, or can they only attack at one time?
They can attack individually.
They would attack individually. They can't all attack at once, though.
Not all at once, no.
Okay. So, let's see, what is ours? Once during during your primary phase, you may engage this clash card. If you do engage target clash card you don't control. Interesting. Okay. And how much was it? You said 4/3?
4/3.
Okay. Yeah. I guess we'll do it. 4/3. We'll block. We'll take the 2.
Yep. No buff.
No buff. Have no resources left. But we go to threshold. We are now under our threshold once per turn during your primary phase. So I gotta wait. All right.
Okay. Attack for 2/1.
All right. So he dies, right? And we die.
Yep.
And then that attacks 2/1.
2/1.
So let's go to 5, and you die and we die, and 2/1. And you die and we die. All right. And I assume you got something left. You're just waiting for me to get rid of it.
Deliverance.
Oh boy. Okay.
And that's turn.
All right. You letting us live a turn. Okay, let's take our 1. Yeah, Burton, we are doing it. We are doing it right now for sure. Yep. We're getting ready.
Yeah.
Still grinding it.
I'm pretty sure if I recall that deck, I sealed you off from actually any way to well, there is one way to win from here. Just letting you know that is also tapped still. So there you
go. I missed it. What was untapped or what was tapped?
You had one resource that was under your other cards.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let's see, what is this? This is Strife Bringer. Okay. So let's throw that down.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you have it. That's the one you want to tap. Okay.
Yes.
And you are 4 power right now.
And so we are 1,
Actually,
2.
Let's see how you tap.
3, 4. And we are going to engage target clash card you don't control, which we already did. Trigger victory. Another target clash card you control gets +1. So let's do that. The portal open?
Portal is open. And you tapped 1 so far.
Okay.
2.
I'm going to throw that down.
Okay, the window is closed. Right.
Yep. All right. So the portal's open right now, and whenever a clash card attacks and deals clash damage to a contender, that clash card's controller may draw 1 card. So since all their cards are tapped.
Note on that. You know how Pestilence and Haven have 0/1 stat lines?
Yeah.
If you attack them with like a single attack, it would not do any damage to their life, but it would still count as damage because you are taking them from 0-1 to 0-0. It just resets at the end of the clash. So that would trip the moon.
Fair enough. Okay. So we are going to... I'm going to play that. And I'm going to play that. And we are going to tap that. And we are going to attack War Strikebringer.
Okay.
And that is a 4/4 because of this on his 3/4. And so
Yep,
that's
that
going to
also
trigger
triggers Conquest.
Conquest. We're going to put him on Domineering as well. We're going to take that. We're going to draw our card, actually. And then we're going to put the +1/0 on this Clash card, which
He
is
is now a 2/2.
now a 2/2. And we are going to attack your Contender.
Okay. Yeah, if you know anything about Magic, that I've like coined an expression for this. It's build a bear.
Yeah.
Because in Magic, a bear is any 2/2 stat line creature, and so if you have to upgrade something in order to get it to a 2/2 stat line, I like to call it build a bear.
Okay, I like it.
This does set off the moon, so you
Yep.
do get to draw a card off this.
So we draw another card. Boom.
Mhm.
And that is... Oh, brother. Yeah, what else can we do? We can't do anything. We should have just swung all the way. There's really nothing I could do. That's what I should have done. I should have swung all the way.
Yeah. Did you have a Triumphant Brute or a Clash buff?
I had a Clash buff. I just had one, yeah. You think I should have went at the Clash buff? On the Contender?
Yeah, what you should have done was you attack with Conquest instead of playing Domineer,
Right.
attack with Victorious, and then buff him to 6.
Okay.
And then I'm at 1 life left,
Right.
and you just attack with Contender. That would have done it.
Could have just tapped the Contender. Good to know. That's a good call. So
yeah, I was thinking, yeah, I saw the window just slightly closing because I was essentially betting on you not having certain combinations of cards. Because the only way I could think of around that is to have exactly Victorious and a buff, or Victorious and Triumphant would do it, I think.
Yeah.
Or a Destroyer and a buff. Those were the winning scenarios.
I was thinking just automatically for some reason that, I mean, that's a good call. We'll call that a half victory. Chat, that should have been our victory. That is a good call. More experienced players sees all these sort of things, and if we would have played that with this and then attacked with this, we could have drilled them down to 0 and we could have had the dub. That is a good catch, man.
Actually, you had 5 white resources. Actually, you could have done it Conquest Victorious, Conquest Domineer, attack with Victorious. No, because you wouldn't have gotten a victory out of it. It wouldn't have mattered.
Right.
Yeah, because the Conquest Victorious attacks a Clash, you lose.
Right.
And you attacked a Clash, so that pretty much ended that.
Right.
So it's now game 2.
I actually have to take off.
Okay.
We have it's the wife's birthday today, and the kids are coming over for dinner, and so
Well, what do you think of Conquest?
I actually like this deck. I think it's good. I think it's a very good deck. I think this deck is very solid. I was a little concerned, I'll be honest, in the beginning because of the very first time we drew 0 cards.
Yeah, but Conquest hits like a train enough that it kind of doesn't matter because you'll catch up.
Oh, for sure. For sure. G group. But hopefully I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do at least every Wednesday from now on, do these sort of streams where we do, and I'm going to get another webcam, and we'll either do in person or face to face, or webcam stream or TTS every Wednesday, and just come out, hang out, and talk about the game and do stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
But
Sounds good to me.
Certainly appreciate you coming out, and thank you for playing with us today.
Yeah,
and hopefully
to see what you wind up brewing on your own.
Yeah, definitely. I like the deck. It was fun. It was good. It's good to play with people's other ideas, because I mean, obviously I can't think of everything, and it's good to see where other people's heads are at and what they think of and their thought processes behind everything, because that kind of breeds creative thought for your own ideas, and so that's cool.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I want to see what other people go through, what goes through other people's heads, not just. I could slay my own decks against each other like action figures all day, but until I start seeing what other people do, I'm no more ready for Vegas than I was at the start.
That's true. Very true. All right, man. See you next time. Thank you for coming out.
See ya.
All right. All right, chat. Certainly appreciate everybody coming out today, and hopefully we see everybody again very soon. That was certainly a lot of fun. Again, thank you to Drake for coming out there today, and hopefully till next time, guys. Y'all have a great west of your Wednesday. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see y'all again very soon. Hopefully you enjoyed the game. I will see y'all.